We're alive. I don't know if you guys can even hear me through this thing. Anyways. Hmm. Boom, 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 boom. Hope you guys are all doing well. Anyone, anyone jump in on the live stream with Toledo Batman the other day? Thanks, guys. How's it going? Yeah, cool. It was fun. It was fun chatting about the book with other Bat fans. So I'm glad you guys were able to make it. Hello, welcome to you from Brazil. Nice to have you here. Thanks, man. Yeah, life's been crazy. Wanted to be doing these a little more frequently, but yeah, things have been all over the place, and finally feeling like back on my feet a little bit. So it's good stuff. All right. So this stream is kind of like just to hang out with you guys and answer any questions you might have and tell you what's going on with the channel. Um, kind of in place of This Week in Gotham. And yeah, specifically, we hit 10K subs yesterday. Woo! I wish my voice was a little more awake, but um, yeah, so that's awesome. I'm just like blown away, and the more the channel grows, the more other possibilities start to open up. Um, Collaborating with numerous people on numerous projects has been a blast. Um, there's going to be many more to come if I am collaborating with you on one and it's kind of hit a lull. Don't worry, we'll get back at it. But yeah, I'm just really excited, and it's a really exciting time for the channel. And I owe it all to you guys. Like literally, it wouldn't be possible without you guys um, supporting the channel and being fans. Yeah, so it's awesome. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jake. I'm just one half of the Batfeed. Uh, yeah, and the other half is Noah. We live in different states, so we try to make it work with Zoom and other stuff, kind of just coordinating what's going on with the channel. He's kind of more behind the scenes right now, but he might start doing a series as well. Yeah, Jake from State Farm. I actually have a State Farm polo and khakis. Not right now on me, but yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. The original Gotham 1919 video just hit um, 250,000 views, right at 250,000, maybe a little more than that. That's amazing. It's going to probably continue to grow because that's usually how it goes. But I was not expecting to have nearly that many, but it really blew up in the last couple months. Um, the Two-Face video is right around, I think, 140,000 views. The Robin one's creeping towards 100,000, and the Arkham one is right at 60,000 right now, I think. So it's cool to see that you guys are so interested in this. There's going to be plenty more. Like the book is a well that won't run dry. That's not 100% true, but I'm basically just going to keep making them until I run out of material. But yeah. Um, if you are a fan of the Riddler, this is your month. I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the upcoming projects that we have going on. The so not Oh wait. No, it is this week. Okay, cool. This week I've got a really special Riddler project coming out on Thursday. You're gonna want to keep an eye out for that. If you like the Riddler, if you like solving riddles, definitely check that out. Um, I put a lot of time and effort into that. I'm hoping you guys enjoy it. Um, the coffee I'm drinking is, oh gosh, I don't even know. It's instant coffee, nothing special. um, yeah, so that project is coming out this Thursday. The following Thursday is another special project that's not Riddler related, but I think you guys are going to like it. And then Riddler 1919 comes out May 20th. So this month is chock full of Riddler content. Um, it was a lot of fun to make, and I'm super excited for you guys to see it. Hello to everyone just jumping in. Um, to be honest, any like general Batman news I've kind of been out of the loop on lately because yeah, life has just been crazy. Trying to figure out stuff with my job and what my schedule looks like. And so as that progresses, it's going to become a lot more evident what the post schedule is going to look like. I'm going to keep doing live streams as much as I can, and I'll let you guys know if I can't during a certain week. But yeah, okay, you guys are right on top of it with the question, so I'm going to try to answer a few. Personal favorite. Oh, thanks for the support, Adam. Can't stop binging those vids. Who's your favorite uh, Bat family member and why? There's so many. Nightwing, just because he's the OG Robin and he's like the oldest child, and I relate to that because I'm the oldest of four. I've got two brothers and one sister, so Nightwing has just always had a special place in my heart. I could go into great detail why I like each and every Bat family member because every single one of them has had their own journey to get where they're at. Um, yeah, but any news on the Batman? Yeah, not that I'm aware of, but I'm pretty sure we'll be hearing more and more as we get closer to the release date. Do I have a pet? um, yes and no. My family has a dog, but he's in Illinois and I moved to Ohio. So they're all over there. I miss him like heck. His name's Rennie. You might have seen some pictures on my Instagram channel. I'll post one today just because why the heck not? I love him and he's great. And yeah, I miss him and I miss my family. Hey, I've loved Batman for over 30 years and Gotham 1919 is awesome. Thanks, Philip. Yeah, I'm glad to have you aboard. And to anyone else who is recently subscribed or has been with us since the beginning, I'm just really happy to have you guys on board. Um, do some bat stories, the more realistic ones, but use the pics from the book. That would be fun. You mean like kind of like a more a narrative or something like that? Yeah, there's definitely some of those projects in the works and on the way. Um, so here's the thing. Let me level with you guys about the Gotham 1919 series. I have so much different um, so much different content I can do. It's going to keep going and going until I run out from the book. There are a few stories I will not be able to do until the second edition comes out. So, like for instance, Joker, I'm holding off on. I really want to do him, but there's going to be more content about him in the second edition. There's going to be tons of new characters in the second edition. The Shadow War, I don't really want to delve into that too much until I've got more. There's a whole bunch of different things. So if you pre-order the second edition, great. If not, that's fine. You'll eventually get to see that content because I'm going to make more documentaries. I've been collaborating with Giant Panda King on this series and going to keep doing that, hopefully. Yeah, but just be aware that there are some episodes I can't do yet. Yeah. Um, get a pug. I do like pugs. Have you seen Superman and Lois? I have. I actually just watched all the episodes that are out currently. I really like it. I wasn't super impressed with all the hype around it, but as soon as I started watching it, I was like, "Oh my gosh, down to earth." It's really showing Superman as a family man, and I like that. And his two kids, just having like normal teenager struggles, like Jordan having an anxiety disorder. I relate to that because I've dealt with that in my own life. Um, uh, wow, Jonathan blanked on his name. Jonathan just like dealing with everyday high school drama and sticking up for his brother and stuff, and seeing the relationship between those two brothers has been really cool. Glad I found this channel. Cheers, man. Thanks, Julian. In your opinion, are there too many Bat family members in modern comics? Um, yes and no. You know, like Batman's shtick is that he's kind of a loner, but part of growing as a character is letting other people in. You know, he's got Alfred, and Alfred's been with him since the beginning, but more people have begun to come into the fold and become part of the Bat family. It does get kind of hard to keep track. That's the only thing, you know, like it would be nice if we started to see like more Bat family centric storylines that focus in on these people, not just as randos that show up every now and again to help Batman out, you know. like, uh, yeah, like so many of them deserve more attention. Like Cassie Kane, and like most people don't even know who she is, and she's freaking awesome. Uh, Duke Thomas is just recently come into the fold and hasn't really been fleshed out all that much. I would love to see that. Uh, but yeah. Um, how effective do you think Spider-Man would, or sorry, Batman? Wow, Spider-Man. I've got Marvel on the brain. Um, how effective do I think Batman would be in real life? I kind of look at it this way. If you look at it from a sociological and psychological standpoint, it would be very problematic because uh, violence like begets violence, if that makes sense. I'm by no means an expert in psychology or sociology. I just kind of dabbled in college, you know. But um, statistics have shown that like when somebody acts in violence, it usually just begets more violence, whether it's in revenge or whether it's in like mob mentality. You kind of see that in the Dark Knight a little bit when there's like Batman copycats that he has to take into custody. But it might have like short-term effects, but it also might. I sound like the people from The Dark Knight Returns. It might have short-term results, but it might end up being hurtful in the long run. Um, are you thinking to get a dog and name it Bruce? uh, I wouldn't name a dog Bruce. My car is actually named Bruce, though. It's a black Mazda. So there you go. I'm a car naming kind of person. Watch Batman '89 in black and white, and you'll never watch it in color again. I've seen you comment that a couple places. I kind of want to check it out. What theme do you use for Joker in Gotham 1939? Not 100% sure what you mean by that, but I'll try to answer. Um, that Joker is like very much a product of his era, probably fought in World War One in some capacity. Maybe was disfigured by gas in the trenches during World War One, which is why he looks the way he looks. But again, have to have to find out. um, thought there was no sequel to the book. How's my stop motion coming along? That's a good question. Thank you, Lux. Um, it's going slowly but surely. We have to work on storyboards, and I'm also starting to type up the script for the second episode. The script for the first episode is completely done. We just need voice actors. So if you or anybody you know has any interest in voice acting, um, hit me up. Email me specifically about voice acting at my email, which is in the about page on our channel. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, we need your help to get the word out and get people involved. Because until we have voice actors, we can't really shoot because we have to record the lines to know how long to long to shoot for. It's kind of like when you do an animated movie or show. Like you need to have the voices first so that like what the characters are going to be doing while they're talking, how much time to allot for like mouth movements and stuff like that. So yeah. Justice Society World War II. I haven't. I want to though. Favorite DC second character. Oh, that's a good one. I actually really like. You guys are gonna laugh at me. I can't remember his name, but he's in Legends of Tomorrow. The guy who has like the metal skin. I really like him a lot. I also really like Wildcat, the OG like Justice Society characters. Dun, 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 dun. Iron Man or Batman? Iron Man if Iron Man had a suit of armor, but Batman if not, because Bruce is way more trained in like hand-to-hand combat. Okay, favorite Batman film? Probably. Uh, let's see. Currently, Batman Returns, but it might change depending on what we get next year with the Batman. Hi, Lou. How's it going? For anyone who doesn't know, that's my sister-in-law. Yeah, Batman would definitely be very controversial. Everything, as much as I hate it about our society in America, which all of you from other countries, you probably have your own version of this, but like everything becomes political nowadays. I mean, the freaking I won't go into it because I don't want this page to be about politics, but even like the freaking like masking issue and vaccinations and stuff, it shouldn't be a political issue. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say on that. Do it, Philip. I would love to have you on board. Just shoot me an email and I'll send you the script and you can voice whatever characters you want. That goes for any of you guys. Shoot me an email. I'll send you the script and you guys can, you can just record lines for whatever character you want to do. I'll do a more in-depth video about what characters we need, but that's coming along. What rules are there? Yeah, I'll go into that. I have a theory. James has a theory. I have a theory on how Joker disappeared after escaping Arkham for the last time. I think either Jason or Damian killed him and the body was never found. I like that theory, and I have to keep that in mind. Thanks for that contribution. You think they'll ever make a Batman That Laughs movie or something? I just finished the first comic. Oh, dude, I would love that. But at the same time, I have also been wanting them to do like Blackest Night animated movie for like the longest time, and I don't, I don't know if that's in the works. I don't know if that's even happening, but it would be really cool to see Dark Knight's Metal as well. My favorite part of Batman Returns is when Batman and Catwoman are fighting, and she took a hostage, and he goes eat floor, and like WWE drops her into the wooden floor. Okay. What do you think about Batman Begins? In my opinion, it's so underrated. For a Batman Year One movie, awesome. Freaking love it. Bale's Batman voice is on point in that. I think in the following films it kind of went to shit a little bit, but oh well. I am tired of the Joker craze. Give us more of the Rogues Gallery. I agree, Levi. Yeah, it's we're a little oversaturated right now. We've gotten the three Jokers. We've gotten Joker War in the comics. He barely made an appearance in the animated movies except for like the Batman Hush in that animated universe. So that was kind of nice. But if we are gonna do more Joker, they really need to reevaluate and take a look at what's gonna make the character more fresh. Someone would call Batman racist because he's a white man in a black suit. We live in a society. Yeah. I mean, like I said, everything can become political if you make it. Who is your favorite Marvel character in DC? My favorite is Spider-Man and Batman. Ah, See you, Skeletor. Thanks for jumping in. Okay, top three Marvel superheroes. Um, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Iron Man. That's just mine personally. There's so many really cool characters, but those are my top three favorites. DC, Batman, whatever his name is from Legends of Tomorrow, and Wildcat. Um, yeah, I could go into great depth about all of the different reasons I like all of the different superheroes, but that would take like 16 hours. So, um, currently writing a series set in Gotham, focused not just on Batman, but just about everybody. That's cool, James. If you ever hammer it out, just let me know and like shoot me an email with a link, and I'll check it out and shout you out. Hmm. I like the movie Joker. The only problem is that it's not really the Joker. Yeah, I like to think of it that way. Joaquin Phoenix absolutely killed it in that movie, but I'm like, I just want a traditional Joker where like he falls into a vat of chemicals. Like, I don't know. People are trying to be edgy with his origin story, and I like the idea that Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is like proto Joker, just like how Jerome was to Jeremiah in Gotham. If that makes sense. Like Jerome wasn't the Joker, but he definitely was the reason the Joker came into existence to an extent. Christopher Reeve all the way. Superman. Would you make a Marvel channel if you wanted to make one? If I made a Marvel channel, A, if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know. B, if I did, it would definitely be like similar videos, like kind of documentary style, maybe. But I would want to collab with that or on that with somebody because that's my main focus is this channel. I would love to do something else, but I'd also love to not, be the only one doing two massive channels like that. I want to see a good Poison Ivy on film. Agreed. I hope we do. That'd be really cool. What are your thoughts on the future state Dark Detective comic book story? I have not picked that up yet. I should. Um, yeah, it looks really interesting. And I've been hearing nothing but good things about it, but also I've been hearing not so good things from other people. I always try to form my own opinions before I have an opinion on something. So I'll probably pick that up and let you guys know once I've read it. I can totally see Sylvester Stallone as Wildcat. Oh, that would be sick. That would be such an Easter egg too. It'd be like 100% Rocky mixed with superhero. I would pay good money to see that. What do you think will happen with the Bruce Wayne in Joker? Uh, that's a good question. I don't know. If they actually do make a sequel, which I know they've talked about, I would like to see the actual Joker come into play. A, and B, I would like to see Bruce Wayne kind of similar to Gotham, but like a little more dark, maybe like what he's really going through. Because it was all from the perspective of Arthur Fleck in the Joker movie. Yeah. Uh, yeah. See you, James. Thanks for jumping in. He's not Joker. Wasn't his name Jack Napier? Okay, yeah. So Jack Napier was, well, I guess is still kind of used in some iterations of the Joker's origin, but we don't really know what the one origin of the Joker is. Like, speculated that he was the Red Hood, it's speculated that he was Jack Napier. Jack Napier was exclusive to like Batman 89 until they used the name for Batman White Knight, which is another one of my favorites, um, where he was like a gangster and then he went crazy and got like doused with chemicals or something. And yeah, I don't know. Um, I'm really lagging behind with the sets for the stop motion, but I do have one thing. I'm working on a custom Batmobile right now, uh, doing like a custom paint job. I got the Spin Master Batmobile. I don't know if you guys know what that one is. If you don't, just go look it up. But I'm putting LEDs in it, so it has functioning headlights. I'm putting an LED in the back so the turbine lights up. I'm doing a paint job so it looks more weathered. I'm really excited to finish it and show you guys. I'm gonna be doing a video because I've been taking process videos on that, so you can see what all went into the making of it. But as far as set building, Noah, the other guy in the Batfeed, and I have been trying to talk about what that looks like for each scene. Um, Trying to find like a base level like height to use. We're going about a foot because the 112 collective figures are about 6 inches. So yeah. Um, oh no, the armor is another project I'm working on. You guys will see that as well pretty soon. Kevin Conroy as the Batman who laughs. That would be interesting. That'd be really interesting, Spidey fan. Um, Favorite soundtrack from the Arkham games. Oh gosh, it's a tie between It Was the Joker and Arkham City. I don't know if you guys know that one. If you don't, go look it up on iTunes or Spotify. And the Carol of the Bells from Arkham Origins. Both of those are like bops. I definitely blast those in the car every once in a while. Yeah. I can I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a couple things to show you guys. Okay. So here's the Batmobile. That's what it looks like right now. As of right now, I took the glass out of the front, and I cut the eyes out here because it was just like yellow. And yeah, I'm gonna paint it all over, up and down. Like I'm gonna put, and I cut the turbine out in the back. So yeah, that's gonna be that. As for the armor that you guys saw, I won't tell you exactly what it is, but I can hint at something. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Hulk below all. Welcome. Are you going to make Gotham for your stop motion, and what do you want Gotham to feel like in a way? Because Gotham is kind of its own character. Um, one of the things I loved so much about the Gotham show was the aesthetic that they had. Like every time you see a shot of the city, it's like grungy and dirty and dark, and there's like smoke and steam everywhere. So I'm gonna go for that kind of a vibe. Probably gonna do a model city, like a tiny one or something, as well as just like individual sets and buildings for specific scenes. Yeah. Um, Gotham 1919 has a realistic and disturbing backstory. That's like one reason on why I love it. Thanks. Yeah. No, that's definitely like in the book. That's also an aesthetic that I'm going for. Is like I want it to feel. We're not going for like that much of a grounded feel. We're going like classic Batman with like your usual supervillains and their usual backstories and powers. But um, yeah, definitely want that like grounded feeling at the same time. Gotham's villains genuinely creep me out. Most realistic, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah. Yep. I may or may not have a bat suit in the works, and I'm really excited to share that with you guys. So, hopefully, Adam, one day I'm hoping that I can collaborate with big pages like that. I'm starting to grow more and more, and it's all thanks to you guys. But um, yeah, yeah, Bat in the Sun would be an awesome channel to collab with. Also, Levi, I just saw your thing. Flint Marco or Matthew Hagen. Um, Flint Marco's got a lot more character development. We'll say that. um, yeah, I like Flint Marco overall between the two of them. Matthew Hagen, for those of you who don't know, is Clayface. You think it would be cool to see a Dark Venom and Carnage documentary or a Joker documentary without Batman in it? Without Batman in it. Ooh. It would be really cool to see, yeah, a documentary style video on the symbiotes. It'd be really interesting to see like kind of 1920s era photos like the Gotham book of the symbiotes. Like that would be scary as all hell. So yeah, that would be neat. I love how Azrael killed Two-Face because I think Azrael would have. Yeah, yeah. Azrael in this is very unstable. I mean, when is he not? But uh, I freaking love this, guys. It's so cool. This is the original from the book, in case you guys didn't know. um, Tell Tatiana I said hi, man. You've been wanting me to get her on board for a while. Maybe I'll see if that's a possibility down the road. 10K, baby. Thanks, Buford. And for your Batman series, are you going to use the old Batman that you used for your trailer, or are you going to use that new Batman dude that you got? Okay, so here's the thing. For the actual stop motion project, we're going like full out, and really want to use just Mezco's 112 collective because uh, they're really high quality. They're soft figures. They have like cloth outfits and stuff, hyper detailed, multiple different heads and faces and hands. So that's really good for stop motion. The Batman White Knight figure, you can see him back there on my shelf. I used just for the trailer, and might use for other stop motion projects. But all the McFarlane stuff I'm going to use for like stuff outside of that project, except for figures that Mezco hasn't made yet, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the plan there. The one you showed before, the Batman Flash guy. Yeah, like that guy. He's right here. For those of you who haven't seen that, go check it out. But he's got a lot of stuff. That's the reason I got it. I bumped the desk. Does the channel have a P.O. box? I have a few Batman-related things I'd love to send from my store just to show my support for the channel. You know what, Philip, shoot me an email, and I'll get back to you on that because I'm trying to work that out for that exact reason. That's still in the works, so yeah. Zaz or Pig? Probably Zaz. Pig creeps me out so much. I really don't like him. Like he's a good villain because I think the purpose of him is to creep people out. But oh gosh, ugh. Just the stuff that he does. Have you read or watched The Dark Knight Returns? Both. I read the comic first, and then the Part 1, Part 2 movie came out, or the deluxe edition, depending on which one you watched, and just fleshed it out even more, in my opinion. Made me more of a fan of it. Okay. Batman White Knight stop motion project. Oh, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Thanks for that suggestion, Lex. That would be so much fun to do. Would you guys like that? Yeah, just let me know. Which Batsuit do you prefer, Pattinson or Bale's? Probably Pattinson. Christian Bale's suit is cool and technological and detailed, but it's honestly not super flattering for his figure. Like, and then on the other end of the spectrum, you have Ben Affleck, whose suit made him look like a walking hamburger, like just, which that's what they wanted for that take on him. But yeah, I don't know. Pattinson's batsuit is really cool. I'm not a fan of the cowl because it goes like all the way back here, and it's like, okay, it's different, but it's not really all that great looking. I'm hoping we get a different iteration of the cowl eventually. Yeah, if you Two-Face team up with Batman to defeat Penguin. That is a story I would read. That'd be interesting. What's your opinion about Batman Death in the Family when Joker kills Jason? Jason Todd is a very interesting character, and he really deserves more credit than he gets nowadays. But literally, DC created a character so annoying that all of the fans wanted him dead. Let's just take a moment and think about that. Then not only does he die, but then the fans are like, "What? He's dead? Oh no, Robin's dead!" And then they bring him back in Under the Red Hood. It's like, okay, make up your minds. And we got a really cool character with the Red Hood. Don't get me wrong. I really like Jason as the Red Hood, but and he's been getting getting the axe like so many times. Like yeah, he's been through redemption arcs and become more of a villain again, and then back and forth. I don't know how to feel about it anymore, and I kind of wish they would just give him like his own publication or like give him more time to work on character development because Jason Todd is broken, and that's why he acts the way he acts. Is such a used up trope. Three Jokers touched on that pretty well. If you guys have read that, if not, I'd recommend it. Um, okay, stop motion. Yeah. Oh no, you good lucks. Don't worry about it. I wish we could vote Damien like we voted Todd. Damien is both one of the most hated and most loved characters currently in comic publications. So I feel that. I like Damien personally for what his character is, but you know he's also not my favorite. Um, in Injustice 2, uh, my friend just spams with the Flash and I beat him. Nice. There's a lot of spam characters in that game. Favorite Batman artist? It's a tie between Jason Fabok and Sean Gordon Murphy. I really like Sean Gordon Murphy's art style because it reminds me a lot of my own. I've got one of his art pieces up there. Um, but I also like Jason Fabok because he's like super detailed and it's got like a very Alan Moore feel to it, but it's also like it's his own, you know. Um, read last. I would love to see a Marvel 1919 with Cap, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Venom and other characters. That would be cool. Be kind of interesting too if it was like loosely connected to the Gotham 1919 universe, you know, like they're happening but at different ends of the country or something. Batman Zero Point. I've been hearing about that. I should check it out. That's the Fortnite comic for those of you who don't know, but I've been hearing good things from a lot of Batman fans. So Damien needs to learn some manners. My parents would. Yeah, yeah. He was raised in the League of Assassins to be like basically an asshole. So, um, all right. You guys got any more questions? If not, I've got a few more things to talk about, but then I'm going to start wrapping up pretty soon here. Um, yeah. So just to summarize, if you guys um, want to be a part of the stop motion project, shoot me an email, let me know, and I'll send you the script or snippets of the script for you to read for. Currently, the biggest ones that we need, and I'll do another video on this going into depth about the characters overall in the entire series. But the first episode, very pressingly right now, we need Nightwing, Batman. We need Damien. I know I just went on a mini rant about him. See you, Levi. Thanks for joining. Hawk just crashed into my window. That is wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Batman, Nightwing, Damien, Commissioner Gordon, Barbara Gordon. There's a whole bunch of characters. If any of those speak to you, just let me know. Email me, and I'll send you the script for those characters specifically. Yeah. And yeah, we need Batman. I don't really feel comfortable doing the voice. I don't really have a Batman voice. I can do Christian Bale pretty easily, but um, we have a Joker, and he's phenomenal. Krave Cosplay, go check him out. I'll add his channel into the description after this for you guys to check out. But he just absolutely kills it, doing like a Troy Baker, Mark Hamill Joker. Um, yeah, yeah. Really excited to get the project underway. The other thing is, if you haven't entered the giveaway and want to, go do that as well. It's on our Red Death figure review. I'll link that in the description too after this. But yeah, make sure to hop in on that. You could win a Batfeed t-shirt as well as a Joker McFarlane action figure. So yeah, those are the two major things I got. Let's see. Do Keaton's voice. Um, eat floor. There you go. Okay. Good to know, Levi. That's crazy. There was one time I was driving my car, story time. I was driving my car to school back when I was going to high school, and I had my brother and two friends in the car because we carpooled to get there, and rather than take the bus because we all hated the bus. Um, I'm just driving along, minding my own business, and this bird just like flies into the windshield and leaves this little speck of like a crack, and we were like, uh, you're like, what the heck? I like had to pull over because it just like threw me off and scared the crap out of me. Um, yeah. End of story time. What do you think of Carrie Kelly as Robin? I really like her. Like, so many people kind of write her off because she's not canon. You know, like Dark Knight Returns technically is not canonical, but she's just as much Robin in my mind as the others. You know, um, yeah. A lot of people were upset that Stephanie Brown wasn't in the poll the other day with the Robins. First of all, polls only let you have a certain amount of options. So after Carrie Kelly, I couldn't have added anyone else. Um, and secondly, Stephanie Brown was like Robin for like one or two issues. So and she was Batgirl for way longer. So that's why I put her in the next poll. Anyways, but Carrie Kelly is really cool. She, in a lot of ways, is also responsible for Batman kind of being shaken out of apathy and coming back into the game. Um, anyways, cool. Well, I'm gonna wrap up. I got to get going. You guys are awesome. Seriously, 10K subscribers wouldn't have been possible at all without your involvement, without you guys interacting with me in these live streams, without you spreading the word and getting it out to all your friends. You guys are awesome. Um, every single step on this journey is made just 10 times better because of all of you. And I'm really, really appreciative of that. I can't wait to get the content coming out this week out to you guys. Keep an eye out. I'll be doing a post later in the week more about what it's going to be like. But yeah, check that out. And then keep an eye out for the following week. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. By let's see, how do I want to do this? Next week's Thursday video, the hint is going to be basically, if you've been keeping up with all the reading I've been doing. I've been reading a lot about Victorian era. There you go. All right. Noah, there he is, guys. Noah's the other half of the Batfeed. He just jumped in. All right. Well, we'll see you guys, and keep an eye out for those videos, as well as the Riddler 1919 video coming out May 20th. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be so much cool stuff coming your way. And I'll see you in the next live stream.